What's up, Wayne? Good afternoon. That's a huge train station, you think? Well, funny you should say that, because I actually need it to be twice as long. But instead of going twice as long, I'm going to go another one on top of this. I wonder how this will... Yep. That's how much water I need. I need a lot of water. And this is only for one quadrant of the nuclear setup. So, yeah. It's gonna be a whole thing. Unless I've drastically messed up my math, which is possible. I'm probably going to turn these into... you know what I should actually check real quick? How do I stop this? Oh, you can't change flying speed when you've got something highlighted. That's why it wasn't working. The thing about the frame floor is it's half a tile. I'm gonna wish I just did it in frame floor straight away, I think. Maybe not. Oh, damn it, dude. Not a huge deal, I'll just sort it out. Should probably get smart mod, right? How many nuke plants are there? There are 300. Usually you can only, and they're marked out to perfectly have this circle. Took a bit of time actually to plan out how to get them exactly spread out. 300. I should get smart mod. Is smart mod working? For building stuff? No such mod for 1.0. It's unlucky. I noticed a few weren't working. Let's have a look. It's in red, so it means it's broken at the moment. Yeah, you are correct. I assume they'll fix it. It's a very popular mod, this one. Yeah. There's probably something similar, but for right now, I'm kind of just planning and building, but like planning out exactly how many and can I fit things and is it possible to get it done like this. Pack was my favorite, but there's no sign of it. Yeah, I tried to get pack utility, but yeah, it's very handy. But this fly one gives me the fly speed I need. And then you can kind of engage. You can just put no build cost on through the map settings. Pack utility was handy because you could spawn items in. They'll come. The mods take time. They'll get there. Are you seriously going to tell me that I can't put this here now? Oh, it doesn't let you do it on the half tile. Huh. Can I nudge it? Oh, lets me nudge it. It's fine. Come on. I can put that there. Ugh. Damn, main beam only. Now I wish I put this in. Ugh. Seriously, dude. Don't make me do this. Don't make me do it this way. It's all good. I'm just chilling. Oh, I might need to nudge all of them. Yeah, but will they connect? If it, you know what I mean? Will it connect? Because they kind of have to snap too. This seems to work though. Luckily. I do wonder. This is going to make things a lot quicker. Although, is this not going to snap properly now because it's not the same, like, length? Do you know what I mean? We'll find out in a sec. Probably not going to let me snap it. Oh, yeah? Oh, that's handy. They've thought about that. That's good. That's going to save me a bit of time. Oh, shit. I'm going to have to use the blueprint. And then delete off it. Basically mirror this down to here though. think I have a plan. That's gonna have to be that first. Doesn't really matter. We're gonna delete the floor off these pipes anyway. I just need him there so I can build it to begin with. Why is that being weird? Shit. These are as squished up as they can be, though, on the blueprint. I might have to... I might have to, unfortunately... I have to do it like this. And then, hopefully, it'll let me... Yeah. Then I can be even. It's not a big deal. It won't take that long. Hello there, Oliver. I'm thinking I might have a crack at the train spiral today. But I just want to get one of the stations put in so that I know what I got to work with here. This is gonna be sick. Definitely want to save that now. Hope you're having a good afternoon. Or whatever time it is for you. Alright, now I'm glad I noticed that early. Wait. Huh. Why did I do it like that? That is not amazing for me. I think I'm gonna do it like this. Because I need to be able to merge some lines here and there. I have a reason, because some of these lines are gonna bring in more than I need. So I kind of have a bit of a plan for it. Probably won't do the plumbing of these lines into the nuclear plants just yet, just in case. Just in case I messed something up. I don't want to proceed too far into it. That's how I did that. Yep. I'm hoping also that I can play around with the Mega Blueprint functionality in the map and not have to redo this another 3 times over for each quadrant. So the plan is that each one of these lines will do 2 nuclear plants each. Each one of these double train stations, there's 19 fluid platforms on each station. Each station will do 2 nuclear plants. And there's 75 nuclear plants per quadrant So there's a total of 300. 4 times 75 is 300. James KP Trump. How you doing, mate? That's good. Man, that's annoying how pipes want to do that all the time. Okay. Oh. Wait. Oh, I'm foolish. Never mind. I confused myself. I'm hoping with a little bit of shenanigans with the blueprint, mega blueprints in that map thing, I'm hoping that I'm able to only have to do this station once. I'll still probably have to do all the connections manually. Consider merging the top and bottom buffers somehow so all the pipes have the same head lift. That is definitely something I have considered. I haven't considered exactly how I'm going to do it. But each line, Oliver, as you mentioned, it still has this extra output. So I can do some sort of merging. They shouldn't need head lift though. The thing is, the water is coming up by train and they're just going to go the same level straight across to the nuclear plants. The reason I would merge them together has to be on the output side since buffers reset head lift. What? Buffers reset head lift now? Actually, I think I heard something about this. So it was hard to split the numbers because each quadrant, so the plan is to have a train station like this one on each quadrant doing 75 power plants of water for each double train station here. Consider these 2 train stations on top of each other. Consider that this one station doing one quadrant. Because it's doing 75 and I've got 600 per line, that's actually how much I plan on giving them between 2 nuclear plants, even though nuclear plants in update 1 are now only require 240 per minute. I'm well aware that now. I don't need to feed them 300 per minute, but I'm going to use 1 600 line of water to feed 2 nuclear plants. So I've always got extra water. I want to plan for, because if you consider the fact that I'm getting water from all the way down in this ocean and all the way down in the other ocean, once I've got this up and running, I do not want to have water issues. So if I plan to give these nuclear plants surplus water, we're going to be fine. So yeah, back to my point. All of these lines are going to do 2 nuclear plants each. So 600 per minute divided by 2 is 300. 300 is more than 240. Surplus water. Except for the center one, because we have a awkward number of 75. 75 doesn't divide evenly by 2. So this center line is going to go straight out here, straight into this nuclear plant here. I want to potentially have some sort of overflow into like not really for head lift, but for what are we talking here? Just merging the system together with extra water. So this is not by any means what I'm going to do, but I'm just kind of just like playing around here for 1 second. Is this where this wants to be, by the way? Probably not there. Oh, they probably want to be... I wish I could rotate these before I put them down. I wonder if I can go like this. Oh, I would blueprint it for sure. So what I'll do is I'll do just like a quick prototype, if you will. Because I don't want to merge them together just right now, but... And I'll do it properly with a... That one's actually okay to be like that, because it's going to go like this. Oh, that doesn't want to be nice. Doesn't want to look good. Huh. What if I go like this? You know what? Noodle probably looks the best here, actually. If you imagine that, I think you should merge them on the input side of the buffer. The buffer is here so that my trains... So these lines only need to be 600. I want my trains to be able to unload at 1200 to really pump out for the throughput. And obviously I'll have the reverse of this at the other end on the input down in the ocean. So if I like, for argument's sake, actually this might be the way to do it. It might seem silly, but if I put the lines in, go like this. Should only need one between each one. I can just put them on the ends like this now. It's probably a slow way of doing it, but probably a faster way to do what I'm doing, but I'm prototyping the merging. So wait, I'm confused. You need 600 output line, actually 560-ish. What are we merging these outputs? Yeah, okay, I'll show you. I'll explain what I mean in a sec. The buffers are there literally just for throughput. So if I have a train arriving, I have a big ass train arriving, dropping off all the water. The station can hold 2,400. And let's say best case scenario. How is there water in this, by the way? Did you see that graphic? Anyway, so 600. Let's say 600. Well, worst case scenario, it's going to be sucking at 600 per minute, right? If it's refilling another line or whatever. So 2,400 divided by 600 is, whoops, 4. So like 4 minutes. I have 4 minutes for the next train to arrive and put water in here. And I'm going to have a hell of a lot of like trains coming through. So I need to be able to guarantee the throughput. So I want these, even though these train stations need to be doing 600 per minute, well, not really, slightly under. I need them to unload their shit as fast as possible. Which is why I've got these 2 lines coming out of the train station, going through the buffers, and then merging into 1 line. I mean, this is what I've got planned. If I'm making a huge mistake here, I'm more than happy for you to point it out before I get too far ahead. This merging that I'm doing here right now is like... I actually like the fact that it's up high. Because... from my experience with pipes, and again, I could be wrong, or they could have changed it. When fluids come through pipes, they prioritize the lowest pipe. Then once it's filled its lowest section, if there is overflow, and only then if it's maximized its current line, it will then overflow upwards into this section of piping, which is the way I want it. So all of these 600 lines going towards the nuclear plants will fill up their nuclear plants, and only then will they overflow into this section here. I guess. I hope. What can you do? What can you do but try? Yeah, that's what I don't get. Why are they merging if we are getting the right input ratio? I guess because I'm feeding them more than it needs for safety. Like if a train doesn't arrive perfectly in sync, I want there to be... The reason I'm feeding them more and there's buffers is if for some reason a train, I don't know, comes in slower than I wanted it to or whatever, I want to have that fat in the system. So the pipe on top is an extra buffer. I gotcha. Okay, yeah. Yep, it's just 1 fluid buffer, 2 fluid buffer, just to empty this station to provide the maximum output to empty the station as quick as possible. Because again, the other reason is, if I've got a train that's dropped off a massive load of water, and then the next train comes in early and doesn't get to drop off a huge amount of water and just takes off with still heaps of water in it, then I've lost all that throughput on the water train. I guess. This is what I'm kind of working through at the moment. May as well get these in. Now that I've started doing it, I may as well put them all in. Just for this one. See how it looks. See how it works. Gotcha. Am I crazy? Or does it make sense? Because I might be crazy. I mean, I know I'm definitely crazy, but... Doesn't matter that it's set to the noodle setting right this second. I may as well go through and get all of these. So it is a bit of an effort. Well, it does seem a bit silly to bring the water all the way up here. But once they're up here, right, essentially, I can almost have, and I almost think that I might have this entire thing done without any pumps. Because I don't need pumps if I'm bringing the water all the way up here with trains. I mean, technically, but sometimes putting a pump somewhere in my system fixes the system, even if it feels like it shouldn't. Now, it makes sense, a pipe buffer, like an extra level of liquid in the system, yeah. That's what I'm going for. And because this center station here, this central station right here, I know it's not center, but it's like the center pipe. And by the way, this station is not center, but the center pipe. It works out evenly because I have 19 stations, 19 freight platforms, and the actual station itself, which equals 20, which means if I split the station down the center of the tile, it is actually in the center. So it does actually visually look quite nice. Like it's all... These are the sorts of things that... Making sure that things like line up perfectly can like really bring it together. So that is completely central. And then obviously, yeah. That station that you see in the distance, don't worry about that. That's just, I was messing around. I'll delete that in a minute. I definitely want to save, whoops, the game though. So I think once I have all these pipes in the map, like the map calculator, I'm going to delete all these. And there is a way you can do that. You just highlight and then delete like only those bits. Also may want a valve on the input side of the buffers. I don't know if it matters. Yeah, I see what you're saying. And you might be right. I mean, I think what I'll do is I'll just run it. And then I'll add things like like valves and pumps only if I need them. I'm hoping, and I'm quietly confident that I don't need them. Valves and things. We'll see though. Oh, what the friggin' heck did I just do? The main thing is I have more water than I could ever desire. Because once I have the fuel rods made, like, that's no problem. That's coming up on a conveyor belt, not a drama. I don't want to have water issues. I want the water to be something that I don't even have to, like, even consider being a problem. Which is why I'm giving it way more than it actually needs. So annoying. Should have run this pipe the whole way. I missed an input. Oh yeah, I missed heaps of inputs, didn't I? Let's go back and have a quick look. Yeah, I missed this whole other side. That's not what you want. Made me look. I know I missed an oh, like, I knew I hadn't done this whole side. Missing inputs and making mistakes is just part of the package now. I'm like shocked if I don't make a mistake, which happened a couple of times on my vanilla. Like I did that turbo fuel power plant. I turned it on and it just worked. No, like literally, there was nothing wrong with it. I'm just waiting for something to go wrong with it. And the nuclear plant, for that matter, as well. It worked. Granted, they weren't as big as like other things I've done, but all right. We want to bring these down. What do I do here? Do I just start running them in? See how we go? Oh, that's stupid annoying. You're gonna keep doing that, aren't you? Alright. Really should, like, make some blueprints for this sort of thing, but... Yeah, it can take quite a while. I remember my nuclear plant in the Nexus build, it ran for like 100 hours, and then finally something showed its face, and it was like to do with rotors or something. It was so weird. It was like limestone. Oh, it was like limestone. It was like a limestone input in my cheap silica somewhere. So, something random ass thing. Like a Mark II, like a belt that's not meant to be there or something. Alright. The good thing about pipes is you can go back and forth. You don't have to worry about direction. So I think I want to... probably bring the pipes down. Tell me I can't put that there. many tiles is it? It is 5 tiles. How many is it? Yeah, 19, obviously. You can only zoop them up and down, you can't zoop them left and right. Did I put... Doesn't really matter. I'm probably going to delete these anyways and just have the pipes because it'll look way cleaner, but for now... You know what? I don't know if I... It's going to seem silly, but I'm just going to do this because I don't want to break that connection, just in case it screws up. And then for the next one, I'll just throw the whole blueprint down. Just put the other on top. Yeah, are you referring to what I'm talking about? I didn't want to break those connections by deleting them and re-putting in the blueprint. Yep. Yeah. You're thinking exactly what I was thinking. You know what does... Actually, since these are at the maximum distance, they don't try to loop back around into each other. I'm only going to do this... I probably won't put the top line in. Right now, anyway. I just kind of... Seeing how Excuse me. Seeing how logistically possible this is going to be. Why am I doing it like this? Alright, we get the idea with the pipes. Cool, that's possible. Now, the center one... Let's just put this here for now. Does it want to be just back here a touch? Let me just quickly check something. Because it's curved... Put it there. Can I... Because I want to run them... can play with this later. It's fine. Let me just see if I can make this work. Well, I've got 2, 3... 8. Get 4 per tile, but because I have 9, I could edge them across right onto the edge. And it could work, because I made this 2 tiles wide. And I will potentially think about, like, once the pipes are all in, I'm happy to have, like, the pipes floating, because these are, like, you know, hovering with magic fucking alien tech. It's good enough explanation for me. And then I'll have some sort of thrusting alien tech under here, probably just some simple red lights. Dan, can I recommend some quality of life mods? Yes, you certainly can. Send. I would be using Smart. Can't use it. I'd be using Pack Utility and Area Actions, because those are the ones I'm used to. Also can't use them yet either. So I'm happy for you to suggest what ones do you think are good. This is going to start to look a bit awkward with Infinite Spline. It lets you build belts and pipes as long as you want. Okay. So Alright. I would consider that slightly going out of the bounds of quality of life, and I'd call that a change to the game. Because I do want to be able to say that what I'm building here, well, not so much just that I want to be able to say it. I want it to be that what I'm building here is possible in the vanilla version of the game. So, supported by power, no like game-changing buildings or anything like that. And I kind of feel like if I was to say you can do this in vanilla, except for the fact that I used infinite belt length, it would kind of borderline go a bit too far. Infinite zoop allows bidirectional zoop. I definitely want that. That's what I was going to use Smart mod for, or Area Actions, but they're both out of action at the moment, so that's a good one. Infinite zoop, I'll definitely have to get that. That last one is wonky. Yeah, I know. Look at it. It's because we're going... Oh, yeah. It's because we're going onto a, like, from a straight tile to a curved tile. I think it's going to be unavoidable. Make the anchors a gentle curve. Oh, you mean like this? Yeah, the problem is... Yeah, I think I know what you're saying. I would have to build off that, but I think I can achieve it. I'm happy to delete it and go again. If it's gonna make it look really nice. Yeah, that's... I'll have to build another... I'll have to build another tile though. On each one. Oh, you know the funny thing about that is though? Here's the problem with that. It doesn't work because I can't actually go onto some of these tiles. Oh, that one's letting me. Keep it the way it was. Foundations. Put 5 in the middle. Oh, you mean just move the thing back a bit? Yeah, maybe that's the way to go. Because that will end up there. I thought you meant, yeah. You can just put them like... I could just put them here. And see what that looks like. Because this won't get to it. Well... This won't get... Oh, it will. Well, hold on. Do I even need that there? Oh, it's so close to that. I could just have it for, like, these two. And then I don't even need it for, like, for here. Alright. Sorry, Mega Printers gives you bigger blueprints so you can build train stations with it. Okay, yep. That's... I guess that's quality of life, isn't it? That's just building train stations quicker. Yeah, I made more work than I needed to. That looks better now. And it was easier. So we don't want these. But we do want... One thing about these is they're hard to put in those spots. I just have to use H, I guess. Sorry, I was just thinking about... I think I have like way more water than I need because I have the center... That center one, I don't even know where that's going to go now. I may not even... see what I do with that. Because I'm going to have a water line that doesn't need to go anywhere. You know what? I'm pretty confident this is going to work. Like, pipe logistically anyway. The one thing I need to not forget to consider is the... Oh, you know what? You know what I might actually do? Yeah, I know. This one? Is that the one you're talking about? Yeah. I don't know what to do with this line here. Tell you what I definitely need to do, which I'll do. I think that indicates you have to connect them to the lower section of pipe, yeah. Yeah. The thing is, I don't know what to do with this water line now. Need to take a quick AFK though. Right, I may have had a big brain moment just then. Maybe. Not necessarily. But it's got to do with something. So, I need to... Oh, that's going to be shit house, isn't it? I think we just go to here. Get rid of that for now. Where's the best place to put this where it doesn't hit those there? Or does it need to be here? Yep. Connect the foundation to the nuclear blueprint. So right now, what I'm actually thinking is, I actually don't even need this. This one right here is not actually needed. But it kind of just is there. I'm happy for it to be there as extra water to be just even more extra water to merge into the system. However, what I do have to consider is filling all 300 of these with nuclear fuel rods is super easy. Right? Because all I have to do is make 60 per minute. 60 nuclear fuel rods per minute will do the whole lot. On one belt. All I have to do is put the nuclear fuel rods in somewhere, and it's probably going to be just like in the northern or southern quadrant. And they'll just do one massive lap around. The amount of waste, though, is 3,000, and I can't do 3,000 on one belt. I can't even do 3,000 on two belts. I need to spread it. So I need to get rid of my nuclear waste, and I think I've just found the perfect solution, which is going to be this spot here. I knew that I had to... The only problem is just... making it look neat, and I think I'll be able to find a way to do it. This is why I'm doing this. This is why I'm doing this one train station and spending a bit of time on it, instead of like building 4 train stations and messing around and then realizing I've made like a massive mistake. So I need to get the nuclear waste. So these are all mergers. Somehow get a belt off this. Onto this. Without it looking shitty. So like these are going to be all merging as well. Flip the merger in the center. Yeah. I was considering that, but then I'll have like this awkward diagonal looking belt. Like this. Oh, you know, it doesn't look that bad. That actually... It really doesn't look that bad. And it's only going to be on every, like, 4th one. Then I could just, you know, I can deal with the belt. That can go like through here and then like wherever. That's no drama. Not a problem with that. And it will actually be really cool to see the waste like coming through this way. And I could even change the belt to like a slower belt, because it's 3,000 divided by 4, which is 750. Can clean that belt up too. Feed 37 on each side into the center. That will be an issue, because These are all facing the same way. I know that's not facing the right way at the moment. I've just put it in there for... What I'll do is, though, all I'd have to do is, have to put that in again. I only have to do this on 4 of them. I actually didn't even know that you could, do that with, like, these things. Is that an update? Is that a 1.0 thing that you can do this? Or did I just not know it because I was stuck in my ways for so long? And then there won't be a belt going from here to here because it can't. Lol, all those belts are backwards then. No, you could do for a while. Yeah, so they're... Look, it doesn't really matter. Like, this one is going to send its waste all the way to the next quadrant. And so on and so forth. It would be nice to, just put a belt there that looks like it's there. So what I would do is... I just go like this. Put a belt there, even though it's not going to do anything. Then put my merger in the way I actually want it. And then put that in. Even though this belt is not going to do anything, it's going to look better. Okay, it's you're not really going to notice that waste isn't going across there. But it's really actually going... Wait, did I put this belt the wrong direction? Oh. No. Yeah. Belt must be the wrong way. It's just 37 merges. Well, it's 37 merges times 4. Plus... deleting them, re-putting them back in, and putting the thingy back in. Do you think it'll be better? Ah. It's a lot of work. Okay, so all the fuel rods are going to be going around in a clockwise way. You want all the ones fed by one station to output to that station. Not necessarily. It doesn't really matter. Because all the waste is going to go back to the one spot anyway. It's peanuts to me. Not a huge fan of that, like, slightly kinked off belt there. But it's not really a game breaker for me. Because it's going to look so... Like, it's going to be so overwhelming with all the water and the train stations that this slight little kink here, I don't think is going to be a big deal. You really think it's worth turning these? It's 37 times 4. That's 148 times. I've got to go around, delete a merger. I have to delete the thingy here, build 2 mergers, put the thing back in. I don't think I'm going to do that. And I don't think it's going to even look that different. All it's going to mean is that the waste The waste is all going to be going clockwise anyway. Like, the merges feeding... I understand what you're saying, like, feeding back into the center is such a small issue to me. The thing that I consider more of an issue is this slight kink of this conveyor belt right here, because I don't usually do that. I usually have, like, straight 90-degree kind of stuff. I just don't know how I'd get around it. Like, I could bring this off to the side and do a nice 90-degree curve, but it would have to come out to here and then back in there, and... You can make it straighter. Like, have it come to, like, here and then kink off. I think that might make it look worse, but we can try. I think that's going to be too close. That's cutting through the belt, so that's a no-no. Is this what you're referring to, though? That's still cutting through the belt. Straight. Take it straight out from the merger. Then kink it. You know what? I think that's better, right? I'm definitely more happy with that. You gotta be more happy with that, right? You can't get any better than that in this situation. I just realized that my belts look like some sort of, like, lolly. Like a licorice strip that I want to eat. I'm gonna take that out of my hand. It's so annoying. The color scheme can also be changed, obviously. The color scheme is just like... I think the color scheme is good. I like the grey with the red. I think... The belts, though, they're kind of... Unfortunately, though, the belts come out the same color as your... factory. They're fine. I could push it even closer? No. It wouldn't let me. I couldn't. Oh, do you mean make the belt come out here? Make a belt swatch? I don't think you can. Can you? These ones up here. Factory, project assembly, foundation, structure, and pipeline. Joey Johansson. How you doing, Joey? Watch, right click, apply to belts. Get out of here. It's got wall, concrete foundation, pipes, concrete foundation, fix-it foundation, vehicles standard. Alright, I think I've spent enough time on the color of things, because that can always come back later. But this is going to work. This is going to work. Happy with the belt being the way it is. Thanks for pointing out that is made me a little bit happier. These, I wonder how much distance I can get on these. It'll be this one that matters the most. I can't get it. We'll have to bring them all to here. Whoops. The new belt looks like Sundridge in Portal 2. Reminds me when GLaDOS says put your face to it. Would feel like the sun's shining upon you and set your hair on fire. Floor holes fix distance issue. I've never actually played Portal. Game that I know that if I played I would definitely enjoy. What have I done here? I've made a massive mistake. Floor holes, kind of like the conveyor holes. They fix the distance issue like conveyor holes? Man, I hope I can blueprint that. Yeah, I know what you mean, the pipe floor holes, but the thing with this floor that I'm building on right now and all these pipe connections, they're going to get deleted. This concrete floor here is going to get deleted, and all of these whatever the hell they're called, these pipeline supports are all also going to get deleted. But I'm just going to do it with the map editor later. Yeah, mass deleting them, Joey, you have to... there's kind of a weird way to do it. Unless... I mean, that map, the Satisfactory calculator map, keeps getting updated with features all the time. So they may have made it easier, but I can show you how I know how to do it. show you how I know how to do it. So, what I would do is... Do I run this? We'll sort this last bit out of it later. If I go save... Bring up the save editor. I'll load in my game. By the way, if anyone knows a better way to do this, let me know. Because I did this in my Nexus. So here's where I just saved. So it's hard to... Obviously, I can just grab this selection tool, go like that, and then go delete selected items. It picks up all these items here. There's no, like, unless there's options that have been added that I'm not aware of, you can't, like, select. So what I actually do is go into this side bit here and unselect foundations, unselect signs, unselect all this, unselect that, pretty much unselect everything. Now I only have the pipe section left. Now I have to hover into pipes, unselect pipeline junctions, pipeline supports. I'm just thinking, am I going to screw myself over here? Unselect pipes, and then keep just pipeline supports, and whatever else you want to delete. Now you see that's the only thing left on the map. Now I can grab that, highlight it. It's highlighted 171 pipeline supports, 44 stackable pipeline supports, and I can just delete those now. Delete, and they're gone. Oh, I accidentally said put it in a box. I don't know why I did that. I can just delete that. Now I can, like, reselect these and they all reappear, but quite often when you do that, it really screws with your game, especially if you've got a lot going on. Download, save. Now I did this on my... Doesn't really matter what I save it as. Alright, so you'll see here all the supports are there. All in there. And up here. If I load game, this one. Unless I messed it up. There you go. They're all gone. And now they're all clean. So yeah, that's how I'm going to roll with it. Just build it all and then later on just mass select the whole map and delete all the... The reason that's good as well is... Oh, I did screw myself over, by the way. I didn't have them in place. Yeah. Not a huge screw over, but... I could just reload the save that I had. I'm gonna do that. I just reload the save I had. I come back and like delete all that stuff later. It's fine. And my save's not that big yet. You can also just blueprint delete them. Is that in the map? Like in the calculator map? blueprint delete. Oh, you mean like by pressing G? Oh, I know what you mean. Like this. Yeah. But I mean, like for all, like say I got rid of all of these ones, like all of these ones. Yeah. Get the idea. I'm not so worried about what I'm doing right this. Did anyone got much experience with doing the mega blueprints in the calculator map? Because I'm really hoping I don't have to do this another 3 times. Okie dokie. I've kind of got to bring the waist up here, don't I? To like make it look. I have to, don't I? I should ping Drawing Chaos. He knows how to do it, does he? Yeah, he knows some shit. He's been going hard, man. I saw his channel. He's got like 18,000 subs now. He's doing really well. Oh, I messed that up. He's been playing non-stop though, I think. I get burnt out. I get friggin' burnt out, man. But yeah, he's a nice guy. A couple of years ago I chatted to him for a bit. He's a cool dude. He does some pretty cool artwork as well. Why does that look weird? He's actually got some really cool drawings. You know what? I like that a lot. I think that's really cool. Then this can go wherever the hell it goes from there. I'm still gonna do the... I think I have to repeat what I did for the bottom. Up here. I know, there's definitely a way. I know that even, Total Eclipse, he did a video on it years ago now. What I wanted to do was the bloody train spiral, but I clearly got carried away with this train station. Oh man, I'm definitely gonna try like mega print this out for sure. Ain't no way I want to like do this again. Let alone do this another 3 times. No way, dude. It's not happening. I might even change some of those pipes to not clean as well. Because when you see the animation pumping through in unison on lots of pipes next to each other, that can look pretty cool as well. Center one is going to be a little bit different. You're saying, Oliver, if you're still there, you think these buffers give how much head lift? Will they reset it to 0? Like, have to make this noodle the one that looks the best in this situation. I guess my question would be, without any pumps, will the train station pump the water up this high? And I'm assuming that it will. Prioritizing the lower amounts, obviously. And the other thing is, this one here can even go potentially... Oh, it's almost too good to be true. Almost too good to be true, because this one here is not even used now. That's not even used now. It's used... No, it's not used directly into a nuclear plant. I gotta say, this is actually looking... It's turning out better than I thought. Already. It's looking really nice. Is there anything else I need to do up there? shouldn't be. Oh, I've got... That's going to look really cool. I mean, it already looks really cool. The northern... Do you know what I could do? Wait. No, forget it. I could have the northern... No, don't worry about it. Just thinking out aloud here. They look even nicer when all of these get gotten rid of. Here, fishy fishy, playing Dota 2. Oops. Yeah, I can just put these down and delete them as problem is Just considering how to split the pipe, because each pipe has to split. And I'm wondering if, like, for example, will it look shitty if I just... Oops. Seeing how shitty this does or doesn't look first. Just as a test. But no, this isn't the one I'm linking up. Every second one will do that, so... I don't know why I just didn't do it on the one I was going to do it on. Or... once I get the gist of it... Hang on. I want the bottom one to go in first. That way the top ones can keep rolling and... Yep, it's fine. Oh, maybe I don't. Oh, no, it's fine. That can... Yep. I'll make sure this looks alright. I just have to... Definitely need to AFK a minute here. Oh, I think I had a big brain moment just then. Or maybe not. Instead of doing that, I could... The only problem is it will bring me unstuck. Is that gonna look silly? Or is it gonna look good? Do I want to do these every 5 tiles? Is this going to... make me come unstuck? Because it will at some point. Like this. Although, that might not even be that bad. That was a bit I was worried about there with the, because they're in groups of 5. The kink. When I have a pipe crossing on the kink, is it going to be okay? But it seems like it might be. And I'm also wondering, these are going every 7. Because that's the length of the pipe. Is that going to be the best way to do it? I think so. For now. Question is, though, once I... How do I want to roll this? Oh, that's super annoying when that happens. What do we do here? How we roll it? What part of that is that on? Doesn't snap to the middle. Well, no, it doesn't snap, but I can... I just want to make sure that all these are even. So do I do them? Problem is with the diagonal one. This one will be fine. Oh shit, will it? I think I should do them. Where is it? This one? This is the awkward one. I wonder how I will do this one. Maybe I just do it as a general rule to this. Put this as in the middle as I can get it. And then bring that down to the middle like I have been doing. If I just do them all the same. Can I put that there? That's fine. That way they will all look the same. And then we can decide. I think that's going to reach. Huh. I wonder what this will look like if I go straight to here. Can't do that. Can't do that either. I think I may have worked it out, how to make it consistent. Whichever one it is, I'll just snap it to that. And then whatever that looks like, it won't really, you won't really be able to tell. Then it will be easy because I'll just go like this. Right? Yeah, I think I worked out a way to make it look consistent. I'll just snap to here every time and put it on that one. Then this one's going to be here. one that lines up with making that straight, yeah. That's definitely going to work. Oh, what am I doing? It looks good, but you have to eyeballing it 150 times. Yeah, no, I think I've got the... Oh, are you talking about this? Yeah. I mean... It's... Yeah. It is what it is on that front, isn't it? I'm about to fucking call it for now. I've been on for over 2 hours. After work. But I'm pretty happy with where I'm at with it now, because I've worked out... Like, even now, I've worked out that, yes, this is going to be possible. Like, the logistically getting the water into them. I'll probably pipe in, like, one side of one quadrant. Just to pipe it in, just to make sure. And then, so the next thing I'll do is actually the amount, the actual water pickups. Run the train line, run the train lines in here. Because I want to have the minimum amount of foundations holding this up. Yeah, I think I'm gonna give it a rest now though. Yeah, that'll be it for tonight.